Hey friends, and welcome to my kitchen. Geese and wild ducks from Quebec are heading down south. Let's get ready for winter. On the menu, cheesy beef and macaroni casserole. The main ingredient is beef, of course. Same as always, black Angus, AAA quality, net weight 1.6 kilo. And for the cheese, Parmigiano-Reggiano, Swiss Gruyère, Emmental Swiss cheese, and French Comté cheese. So we pretty much have the EU on a platter. As for our vegetables, red onions and garlic, of course, rainbow carrots, and Birdseye Chilli. Our pasta will be cut macaroni. I've kept the box so I could show you the name. The eggs will be used later. First step, cleaning up. Place the meat in the fridge and let's move on to the vegetable. Red onion. Chop it up into small pieces. There's no need to make them look thin because we won't be seeing them once cooked. Place the onions in the bowl. Even Steven. The trick so you don't cry is to go fast. Like this. Birdseye Chilli, our red knife stays close. Birdseye Chilli goes into the bowl with our onions. Our red knife will go into the sink, but it'll be back. Let's move on to our carrots, our rainbow carrots. Rainbow carrots, the sky's blue, our knife's blue. Cut two. And in two again. One more. Into two, two, and two. We'll do the stacks. Separate them, push them aside, and dice. Carrots can go in with the onions. And keep going. Grab them together and dice them. And we're done with the blue knife. Put the carrots into the bowl like this. As for the garlic, we'll put it directly in the grinder. We can now move on to the meat. Here it is. The red knife is back, squeaky clean. Take your beef, like this. And because the opening of the grinder isn't wide enough, I'm going to cut the meat accordingly. Cut the meat like this. And into two, so that it's even easier. And into two again. Turn them and cut in two. Take the second piece. Because this meat has fat in it, we can say that it's marbled. We won't be needing fat to cook them with. Turn it and cut it in two. To be precise, this is beef shoulder joint, also called beef shoulder clog. Our red knife is done for the day. Of course, my cutting board has a non-slip mat underneath, just to be safe. And action. Put the bowl on like this, and we can start. Take your time with it. Just follow the speed and rhythm of the meat. In between meat chunks, you can add some garlic, followed by some meat like this, and keep going. We're almost done. Put in the rest of the garlic, around 1 clove. Once you're done, make sure that all your knives are there. Indeed, I've got 10, so it's all good. Wipe off the sides like this, unscrew it, this one too, unplug the accessory, and put it all in the sink. And now let's move on to the serious stuff. Let's start cooking. As you can see, my blue, white, and red parts are still here. The blue one in the back, the red one moves forward, and the white one here. As for the red, turn the heat on high. Preheat it to 100 degrees. I'm at 100 degrees, so no fat or oil to cook the meat in, because the fat is already inside the meat. Put the meat in like this, and the bowl can go in the sink. Let the meat sear like this. Make sure you stir it frequently. I've put on a glove because it's starting to be hot. The fat is starting to melt. Let's add in the vegetables. Put the bowl in the sink and stir slowly. When you mince the meat yourself, you're certain it won't contain any liver, kidney, or heart, which would all look like red meat. 10 minutes of regular tourne et retourne later, the meat is almost cooked, but it needs to be fully cooked. Ground veal stock. You can find it on my channel. We're done with the pot. Add in some red wine. We'll use the leftovers. Tap it. Impeccable. Add in 1 liter of diced tomatoes. Rinse it with some water. Water is not a problem as it will have time to evaporate. Rinse and pour in the water. I personally like to add in some ground cumin. And mix it all in. When the water will boil, it will take 1 hour. It's starting to boil. Add in some herbes de Provence, here and there, and stir. And now we can leave it for 1 hour. No lid. 45 minutes later, the sauce has reduced slowly but surely. Let's move on to the cheese. Put the cheese here, like this. The cheese will be divided into 2 for the pasta liaison, and the grilled cheese on top. Let's begin with our Parmigiano-Reggiano. Check the width of the blade. Impeccable. Turn on the grater. Add in the other piece. Perfect. You can put the remainder on the cutting board and the cheese in the bowl. The device is back. Place the grater on top. Secure the lid back on. Cut the bits we couldn't grate roughly. Turn them. And place them in the bowl too. And now we'll move on to the grilled cheese to be. Cut the Emmental cheese in half. Same for the Gruyère cheese. Cut it in two. Same with the Comté cheese. Cut it in two. We're done with the yellow knife. Let's grab a different bowl. Add in the Gruyère cheese, the other half. We'll finish up with the Comté cheese. And one more. All the cheese has been grated. Impeccable. Put the lid in the sink. The grater blade in the sink, and the cheese in the bowl. Put the grater in the sink. After 45 minutes, I can start preheating the pasta water. And of course, I'll also preheat my oven at 350 degrees. The water is starting to boil with 4 liters of water. As you know, it's 10 grams of salt per liter. So with 4 liters, I've had to reduce the amount because the cheese is already salty. So I've reduced it to 30 grams for 4 liters. The water is boiling. This type of macaroni has been cut, as written on the box. Pour it in. Use the spatula and mix it. Once the water will start to boil again, it will take 8 minutes. The water is now boiling, so 8 minutes. Meanwhile, let's finish up the rest. Grab a measuring jug, add in 4 eggs. And 4. Use the miracle device. Cooking cream, so I didn't use whipping cream, as this is a 15% cooking cream. And that's enough. Unplug the blender. Impeccable. No salt, no pepper. As I've mentioned it already in this video, the cheese is already really salty. After 8 minutes, it's ready. Heat off, put the sauce to the back, bring the pasta over here. Use the colander and drain. The pasta is al dente, which is good as it'll keep on cooking with the sauce. Another few, and we're good. The wire skimmer can go in the sink. We're also done with the water. Bring the sauce forward again. On a low heat, add in the pasta like this, scrape down the sides, and mix. As for the liaison, I'll add in some Parmigiano-Reggiano here and there. And mix. Add some more. And mix. Do a tourne-retourne and put it all in. Mix and do a tourne-retourne. This is more than enough for the 3 of us. But when you cook hungry, this is what happens. After 2 minutes of boiling, keep on doing a tourne-retourne. And tap. Put the spatula in the sink. Grab the dish like this, don't burn yourself, and plate up. Make it even. Don't forget about the corners. And we're done with the first one. Let's move on to the neighbor's dish. It'll be smaller, but there's fewer of them. Even it out and fill the corners, and that's a wrap. The bigger dish can come back here. Angled spatula and flatten it. Impeccable. Pour over the egg and cream mixture here and there. Pour it all over and also in the middle. Go around in a zigzag motion. The neighbors are jealous. Let's do theirs too. Put the measuring jug in the sink. Add the cheese, the Comté cheese, Gruyère, and Emmental mixture here and there. And on the side. Add some here and there. The other can't be jealous. Let's do the same over here and make it even. In the end, everything should go in. Even it out. And voila. We can now put it all in the oven. Ours can go first. And the neighbors will follow. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Turn the oven off. Use 2 gloves because it's really hot. The first one is ours, and the second one for the neighbors. Of course, this is comfort food, but during winter, it's just what we need. You can let it cool down for 15 minutes. We can now plate up. Put the dish here, like this, and with the scissors, I'm cutting with scissors because with a knife, the cheese would sink to the bottom. Let's start by cutting it in half. 3 of us, so 3 portions. Put the scissors in the sink. Use the angled spatula and go around the sides like this. As for the angled spatula, it's had a taste. Impeccable. Use a square angled spatula and divide into portions. And divide into 2. Take 1 portion. The angled spatula is back. Put the macaroni on the plate. Canada wants to try. Perfect for winter. Maître d'hôtel, the mac and cheese for table 55 is ready, and thanks to those of you who follow me from Quebec and everywhere else. See ya, bye!